Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to Philindsing Coin Channel. Today we have three coins we're looking at right here: the 5 peso 1995, the 5 peso 2009, and the 10 peso coin from 2010. But they're not going to be the stars of our show. The star of our show is going to be a 10 peso banknote, paper money, from the year 1981. And so let's talk about where that came from. So in 1995, the Philippines introduced this 5 peso coin. And so when they did this, of course, they took the 5 peso banknote out of circulation. So there's no more paper money banknote from 1995 on. I mean, there was still some circulated, but they weren't making this banknote. They went to a coin. And that coin kind of continued. This is a 2009 version of it. And then in 2010, they came out with this coin here. And this is the 10 peso coin, and it has Mabini and Bonifacio on it. And there's Mabini looking to the left, says 10 peso, Republic ng Pilipinas 2010. But this actually used to be a banknote with only one of the two on it. And the one of the two that was on it, of course, was Apolinario Mabini. And here he is right here. So it says 10, 10, 10, and it says Republic ng Pilipinas, Banco Central. And over here, this kind of an interesting thing here. And this is a new society banknote introduced when President Marcos was in power. And if we blow it up, we see over here, it says the Ang Bagong Lipunan, Banco ng Pilipinas, Ferdinand Marcos, and then they have the 1981 on here. So what Ferdinand Marcos did in 1981 upon his election was put a stamp on all the paper money and put it out with his picture on it in addition to Mabini's picture. And you see down here it says Sampung or 10 peso. And of course here's the Bank Central, or the Central Bank of the Philippines down here. And essentially what it says underneath is payable on demand to it says here and here, payable on demand from the Bank of the Philippines. So if you bring this to the Bank of Philippines before it was taken out of circulation, then you would be able to get money for it. Now what they did was they took this paper out of circulation, according to the Central Bank of the Philippines, on February 2nd, 1996. At that point, the bank took as many of these back as they could and destroyed them, and then went later to the 10 peso coin. So it says 10 on the back, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. Again, Sampung peso or 10 peso. And here, what we have is the Belarusian church. And the Belarusian church is where the Malolos Constitution was drafted, and the first Philippine Republic started here from the Belarusian Church in the Philippines. And you see something really interesting over here. If you look through it, you can actually see the shadow. This is the watermark with Mabini's face on it underneath. And if I tip it, you can see that he comes through. Now, his face isn't on here because, and you can't see the watermark from this side because Marcos put his picture here. But essentially, if you look through the back, you can see the watermark of Mabini looking to the right. You can see all these little kind of things on here. And then down here, it says Simbahan ng Belarusian, or the Church of the Belarusian Church. And then over here, we see the scrolls and some of the other curlicues of this banknote. Now, this is an uncirculated banknote. This one never was placed into circulation. That's why it was in great condition. I got it for 99 cents here in the U.S. Doesn't have a great value, but it is a great looking banknote. Okay, so that's where the 5 peso and the 10 peso coins originally came from. They were originally banknotes or paper money in the Philippines, and when the Philippines started putting out the 5 and 10 peso coins, they got rid of all the old paper money. And so this paper money here is no longer in use or of any monetary value in the Philippines. Have a great day from the Philindsing Coin channel, and we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.